Atahui, Tual, Wanyonyi and Arop. Here we go for the finalists in the men's 800 meters at the Olympic Games. We start in lane number 2 from Great Britain in his first global final, Max Bergin.
The British national champion set his personal best in the semifinals, 1:43.50.
Was in that very quick semi-final. Bergin 1 in 1:43.32. Also in the lineup, 6th in Tokyo, the Botswanan, Shipiso Masalela.
He was 6th at the World Championships last year. He's run 1:43.88 for his personal best this season.
Mohamed Atahui,
2nd at the European Championships this season, has run 1:42.04 for the 9th fastest of all time.
Here's the American Bryce Hoppel.
Hoppel, the indoor world champion at the 800 meters, U.S. Olympic trials winner, has run 1:42.77.
Here's the favorite, Djamel Sedjati of Algeria.
Sedjati, the number 3 performer all time, has run under 1:42 twice this season.
Marco Arop, 7th in Tokyo. He's the reigning world champion.
Arop medaled at the last 2 world championships, was only a semi-finalist in Tokyo, so we know he wants to be on that podium this time around in Paris.
Emmanuel Wanyonyi of Kenya.
Wanyonyi, silver medalist at last year's world championships, led the world for a few weeks when he won the Kenyan championships in 1:41.70, has also run at a 1:42 twice this year.
Leave the home favorite for last, Gabriel Tual.
Tual is the European champion, was 7th in Tokyo, 6th at the World Championships last year. The 3rd person this season to run under 1:42 when he ran 1:41.61 behind Sedjati and Wanyonyi, who are also here.
Kenyans have won the last 4 Olympic titles in the 800 meters. Wilfred Bungai, remember him, 2008. That's when these races, these finals were still very much tactical. David Rudisha left tactics out of it in 2012. He won again in 2016. And then Emmanuel Correa won at the last Olympic Games in Tokyo.
Yeah, the quality of this event has been amazing. You have 7 of the 8 finalists have set personal best this season. Arop, the world champion, hasn't as yet, but he's rounding into shape. We saw him masterfully win his semifinal. Sedjati, who was unable to compete in Tokyo because he tested positive for COVID, I know that's going to be on his mind as a big motivation. Tual in front of the French crowd as well. This looks like if it's going to be a very fast and dramatic 800-meter final.
Only one Frenchman has medaled in the Olympic 800 meters. Marcel Hansen, that was back in 1948, a bronze medal. Long time ago. Most of the French in the stands won't even remember that, weren't even around.
Yeah, that's when the Caribbean started winning medals at the Olympic Games. TNT and Jamaica.
Off they go. Men's 800 final. How quick will this one be? The world record is 1 minute 40.91 seconds, set by David Rudisha in 2012. From Great Britain, Max Bergin on the inside. Doesn't look as if he wants to lead Bergin. And Wanyonyi steps forward to go to the front with Tual, the Frenchman, going after him. Sedjati sitting in about 6th position, the Algerian.
Same strategy that he applied in the first 2 rounds, sitting back and then kicking powerfully at the end. Arop also taking that strategy here.
Wanyonyi, like he did in his semi-final for 1:43.32, has taken out the pace, and I suspect this is going to be pretty quick coming through 400 meters. It's 50.28. This is fast.
This is very fast. Wanyonyi took it out in the semifinals in 50.92 and came back with 1:43.3.
Wanyonyi leads Tual. The Frenchman challenges him down the back stretch. Marco Arop, the world champion, is easing up the Canadian. Tual and Wanyonyi battling stride for stride. Arop trying to ease him to 3rd. Djamel Sedjati, the world leader, comes into 4th. 5th, the Algerian. Wanyonyi shrugs off Tual and enters the straightaway with the lead. Can a Kenyan man win for the 5th consecutive Olympic Games? Arop is coming forward. Sedjati struggling on the outside. Arop, Wanyonyi, and Sedjati. Arop, Wanyonyi, Wanyonyi ahead of Arop. Sedjati wins the bronze. 149.19.
141.19, the 3rd fastest in history. Just under 0.03 from David Rudisha's amazing world record and Olympic record from London 2012. We knew it was going to be fast. Wanyonyi signaled for the semifinal that he was the man that they had to beat. He took the lead and would not be denied.
20 years of age, the World Championship silver medalist from Budapest last year. He is the 5th of 12 kids, and no doubt he has a massive family celebrating this Olympic gold medal tonight. Sedjati becomes the 3rd Algerian to medal in the men's 800 meters at the Olympic Games, but Wanyonyi continues the tremendous streak of Kenyan winners in the men's 800 meters from 2008 now to 2024. What a race.
Yes, Wanyonyi took it out, ran 50.28. For a period it looked like if he was not going to be able to hold them off, Arop, the world champion, making a big push at the end in that last 100 meters, but was simply unable to pass Wanyonyi. As we watched the gentleman cross the line with Sedjati, the world leader, in 3rd, he perhaps waiting too long to get into the action. But look at those times, Ricardo and Lance.
3rd and 4th fastest in history, 141.194. Emmanuel, Wanyonyi, only David Rudisha, the world record holder, and Wilson Kipketer, the previous world record holder, have gone faster. And same for the silver medalist, a Canadian record and the 4th fastest in history at 141.20.
Yeah, Oba, I agree with you. At the top of the home stretch, I had my doubts about him holding on for the win. I saw him take a huge gasp and a quick look up on the infield monitor, and he did look in a desperate spot because there were athletes, including Sedjati here, who were beginning to come at him on the outside. But that was a display of extreme courage, real gutsy performance by the Kenyan, and a magnificent win.
Sedjati 1 minute 41.50, 4/100ths of a second outside his lifetime best. And the 20-year-old Wanyonyi rings the bell. The Olympic champion and the deserved Olympic champion. What a performance from Arop though. Another example of how important it is in track and field to peak at the right time when it matters most. He was the only one in this field who had not set a personal best in 2024, and now he is the 4th fastest man in history.
He timed his preparation almost to perfection, missing winning an Olympic medal, the gold medal, by 0.01 seconds, as we see him dipping there. His first time under 1:42. As Wanyonyi, with perhaps a little bit of tactics, pushing Arop over into the outside lanes, but what an amazing race.
Personal best for Wanyonyi, 141.19. Arop, a national record, 141.20. Djamel Sedjati